If you've tried every stretch, every exercise, and seen every practitioner for your lower back pain with no results, this might be the missing piece that changes your life. I'm Dr. Kim, founder of the Quiet Light Temple, where we help people heal chronic back pain, not just through movement, but by listening deeply to what the body is really trying to say. Today, we're exploring something most doctors and therapists never mention: the emotional root of lower back pain. We've been taught to treat back pain like a mechanical issue. Stretch this, strengthen that, sit less, move more. And while these changes are very important, they often don't help the chronic pain that lingers for months or years despite doing all of the right things. What most practitioners and even most YouTube videos miss is that chronic pain is often not just physical. If your pain doesn't respond to rest, therapy, or exercise, it may be part of your emotional pain body. Unprocessed emotions, old traumas, grief, anger, fear, especially those we suppress, don't just disappear. They get stored in the body. And for most people, the lower back and hips become the storage unit. In somatic work, we understand the body as a map for healing. The lower back and pelvis are connected to the root and sacral chakras. These are energetic centers related to safety, stability, trust, boundaries, and expression of emotions. When you've had to hold yourself together during overwhelming periods, when you felt all alone and unsupported in this world, when your body was never allowed to fully feel and release, these unresolved emotions often get stuck in the tissues. One of my worst back pain episodes occurred when I was traveling Bali solo. I remember this episode distinctly because there was no physical action or injury that set my lower back pain off. It just started hurting out of nowhere. I saw a physio and the pain actually became worse, which showed me that I really was dealing with more of an emotional problem. Now, lower back pain can be related to feelings of instability or not feeling safe. And there I was, a solo female traveler, living out of my suitcase with no stable home. And to add on top of all of this, I was also dealing with a toxic and very unstable relationship at the time. Is it a coincidence that my lower back and hips, the centers of safety and stability, started to scream at me? Perhaps. My back pain actually cleared up once I flew back to Thailand, my home base, so go figure. Now, I would love to guide you through a simple somatic exercise you can try right now to begin reconnecting with your root and sacral chakras and emotional body. You will need to sit on a chair, couch, or end of your bed. Sit with your feet flat on the floor. Bring your attention to your hips and pelvis. Feel the surface of your chair or mattress directly underneath your sit bones. Notice if you are leaning to the left or right, and if you are, just adjust yourself so your weight lies directly in between the left and right sit bones. Now bring your attention to your lower back. Do not round it forwards like this in poor posture. Push it forwards so that your lower back is straight. From here, roll your shoulders back and down, opening up your chest and noticing how your chin points upwards slightly. This is your ideal posture. Remain in this position as we start our breath work. We're going to inhale through the nose for 4 counts and then exhale through the mouth for 6 counts. As you exhale, you can sigh it out or make any sounds that feel good for you. Now let me count you in. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's add some movement to your breathing. I want you to take note of your lower back. Right now it's straight. Push it forwards gently into an arch, noticing how your chest expands further and your chin points up towards the ceiling. We're going to do this movement on your inhale. Now let's push our spine the other way. Draw your belly button into your spine and now curl your back over, looking down into your lap as you do so. Feel the stretch through your neck and mid-back. We're going to do this movement on the exhale. And once again, let's practice these movements together. As you inhale, gently arching that lower back forwards, opening up the chest and chin to ceiling. And as you exhale, rounding your spine and looking down into your lap. Now let's add in the breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue this movement, counting in your head and breathing deeply as you move. Really sighing out that exhale. Here we're not only working through the physical structures in the lower back, hips and pelvis, but through the breath and movement, we are also working on the chakras through this region. You might feel warmth starting to occur all over your body. Some of you might get some watering in your eyes or tears. You might also feel nothing, but there is no expectation. Just continue to move and breathe and let yourself drift off into a trance-like state. Notice any quivering or shaking of those deep inner muscles as you move. Also any yawning or sighing. These are all signs of emotional release. And last one. Sigh it all the way out. and come back to neutral, sitting up straight, just noticing how your body feels, if your posture has improved, if you're feeling warm, more stable through your pelvis, an improved sense of peace and well-being. And one last deep breath in and all the way out. I hope you enjoyed that practice. Now let me tell you another story. One of my clients, Kevin, who I've mentioned here before, came to me after an L4-L5 disc herniation. He had been in martial arts for over 50 years, strong and flexible, but after an injury, he suddenly couldn't walk upright. He had to use a cane for support. He'd done 4 months of PT, had a steroid injection into his spine, but nothing actually lasted. He was still walking with a cane even after all of this work. As we started working together with my program, including breath work, visualization, and emotional release through the body, he began walking without a cane within 1 to 2 weeks, which was a miracle in itself. But more importantly, he started exploring the more emotional side of healing. Kevin has been really great with writing to me everything that he's been experiencing. For example, in Kevin's words, after a somatic practice, all those inner muscles started quivering. So I remained lying there after the session and let all of that release. It felt wonderful. Another strange thing while doing your program is that tears flow out sometimes. I figure it's releasing trapped emotions. And the latest update from him just yesterday? Last night, when I finished my movements and was going into the meditation, something strange happened. I was deeply relaxed. Then I felt like someone flicked the base of my skull. Then I was flooded with a good feeling throughout my body. I've meditated for years, but I've never felt that before. As you go through my program, you might cry, laugh, or even feel a flick at the base of your skull. Sometimes you feel peace for the first time in years. And that's when I know your emotional body has been touched. And that's when the real healing begins. If this information has resonated with you, if you're tired of robotic clinical exercise routines that ignore the emotional part of your pain, my program might be what you've been missing. Through gentle somatic movements, meditations, and nervous system rewiring, I help you to release what your body has been holding on to for far too long. If you're ready to start healing from the inside out, check out the link below for my free reset video. It's a beautiful first step. And if you're ready to go deeper, I do offer a full course for lower back pain and one-on-one support for those who are truly committed to transforming their health. The links are all in the description. Have a wonderful day, happy healing, and I will see you in my next video.